Hello everyone, my name is Angelica and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with 3 new DIY projects for modern home decor. Decorations which are simple, minimalist and contemporary, and I will be using products like filler, plaster and cement to achieve this look. So without any further ado, let's get right into the first project. For my first project, I will be making the trendy wave tray. For the modern finish, I will be using cement. I pour the water to the container and multi-cement. I do it roughly by eye to achieve the right consistency, which is not too runny and not too thick. Also make sure you have the right amount needed for your mold. I want to achieve a marble effect, so I'm adding few drops of white acrylic paint. You can add it straight from the paint tube. As I didn't have one, I had to use some from the tin. I make few dots and then mix it with cement, but not completely. This is the silicone mold I will be using for this project. It has this trendy wavy effect. I will leave the link to it down below. As I want the marble effect to be visible on the top, I have to move the mixture the way that the white part is facing down. I press it down, making sure everything is filled up. I put it all the way to the top and the silicone edge. To remove most of the air bubbles from the mixture, I have to slightly tap it and drop the mold few times. When drying, the cement cracked. I don't have any footage of it, but I was so disappointed about it. But it made me think again and do some research about it. The trouble in here is that I live in the UK and a lot of building materials are slightly different comparing to the ones from US. Sometimes the name is very similar or even the same, but the ingredients are different. So I don't recommend using just cement for this project. Cement by itself, it will crack and it's very crumbly. So what I use instead is a grout, the same grout which I use in my bathroom and in the kitchen. I went with the lighter shade of grey, which looks more like a cement. Long story short, if you see people using cement oil, that's fine. You can also use it and probably your project will come out very good. The cement oils got the ingredients very similar to my ground, so those two products are very similar to each other. I used just pure cement, that's why it didn't work out, so I don't recommend using simple cement to any craft project. I didn't film the second time of me making this tray, as it was basically the same process. I've mixed the ground powder with water, then add white paint and move it into the mold. This one took much longer to dry. Cement white dry out in just an hour, this one almost a day. To remove it, I started with gently taking the silicone edges away, then remove the rest. This time the whole construction is strong. I like the polished effect on the top. Super happy with the result. This project taught me a lot about cement, concrete and how to work with them. For my next project, I will be using Plaster of Paris. I mix it with the jug as it will be easier later to pour it inside the bottle. The general ratio for Plaster of Paris is 2 parts plaster to 1 part water. Once it's nicely mixed, I pour it to the small bottle. Then I take the balloon and I blow it up slightly. Not too big and not too small. I twist the end, put it over the bottle neck, untwist it and start pouring the plaster inside the balloon. I've used all the plaster I made. I made a knot and moved balloon around to spread this mixture evenly on its walls. I do it until I can feel that nothing else is moving. I place it in the bowl to dry, like also to create the flat bottom. Try not to touch it when it's drying. Plaster doesn't take too long to dry. Once I could feel the balloon is very hard, I cut it. The trouble was that it got stuck inside the bowl. At first I thought the project is completely ruined, but with help of silicone spatula I was able to remove it. Project saved. I keep it still inside the bowl and start to create the opening for my vase. I take knife with sharp end and gently tap it. Once I've made small hole, I can now put the knife deeper and sort of cut through the plaster. Of course, I do it very gently. Plaster is a soft material and sometimes used for sculpting, but in here the walls are very thin, so I have to be careful. I gradually make the hole bigger and bigger. And once the hole is big enough, I can remove the balloon and empty it from the plaster dust. I think this is such a unique decoration and a way of making it too. You can also paint it. I leave it the plaster look for a modern finish. Use as a sculpture or vase for fall flowers. This wall art will look great on a bigger canvas. I'm using A3 size. Mine came frame but with some print on it, so I've painted it few times in white. In the shop I went to, it was cheaper to buy frame print than same size empty canvas. I leave the tape on the frame for now. To create the textured pattern on this canvas, I will be using all-purpose filler mixed with black acrylic paint. I'm using the filler from the tube as I found it to be more flexible and easy to work with. I mix it well till two parts are well combined. To apply the mixture on my canvas, I will use this putty knife with straight end. I take small amount of the mixture on the back of the putty knife and apply it on the canvas. I do irregular pattern and I pull the knife from different directions. I try to keep the rows quite straight. Make sure you take enough plaster to create the texture, not just flat spots. very satisfying project. Not artistic skills needed, but still creates unique and a modern piece of art. There was few difficulties on the way, but at the end all the projects came out pretty good in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and also tell me which of those 3 projects was your favorite. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And for now, thank you so much for watching, your support, and I will see you in my next video.